start recording. So before I really get into like exactly how you do the split ads and everything like that within your like page, which Emily, I know you have one. Vanessa, do you have a like page?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I thought so. I couldn't remember if you used it still or not. So what they had us test first was video on the mobile platform. So I'm going to kind of get into that. So we tested workout videos, and the big tip was to make sure that it's like a horizontal workout video. So like the planking position, basically. Obviously, there's like a million different workouts you can do that way, but just testing, and they've done so many like tests over the past like couple years that the sideways videos have done a lot better than like a forward facing, which it's actually kind of funny because my kickboxing video is the ad that I have that's performing the best, which is like not the norm. I know, Jill, yours is a sideways video though, right?
No, mine is front facing
Really?
too. Mm.
So funny. Well, anyway, tried both, but what they said that generally does better is the ones that are like horizontal. So I just emailed myself a new one I just created literally in like 10 minutes right before this call, so I can actually like show you guys how to do everything. Let me download it really quick. But I just did one this morning. I'm doing a test today of one with absolutely no music. I haven't done that yet, just to see how it goes. But we've been using, I've been using iMovie. There's a bunch of different video editing software. iMovie is just easy because it's already on my phone, and it does a really good job. Jill, what have you been using?
I've been using InShot. I'm not sure if I downloaded it or if it came on my phone, to be honest with you, but it's really simple and easy to use. And I have Android, so I use it on my phone.
That's good to know. And yeah, there were a couple different examples they gave us. So if you like don't have one of those, if you don't have an iPhone, or if that didn't come on your phone, I know there are other options too. Those were just like pretty simple ones, and they do a good job. And then we also have a giant list of, well, I guess it's not giant, it's like 5 websites of websites you can go to get royalty-free music to put over your videos, because that's something that's huge with Facebook. Is if you have like videos of like top 40 hits, like your ad will get shut down, and like your page could get shut down if you use stuff like that. So they're like pretty serious about it. I don't think they would shut your page down right away, but the ad won't get approved. So you have to make sure that you use royalty-free music in order to get your ad approved. You might get one that slips through the cracks, but I honestly don't want to risk it. So that is something that's definitely you want to keep in mind. I've been, for the most part, using the YouTube royalty-free music. There's like an entire page you can download from. I mean, they're not as fun as like top 40, but it's whatever. It's what everyone has to use, so it is what it is. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the actual video before I get into kind of how to do all of this. So was there anything else you can think of?
Just kind of like you said, that videos work the best. That it doesn't have to be like a talking video. Some people did do talking videos, but most of them, they just did like 1 or 2, maybe 3 different like workout moves and spliced them together. Mm-hmm. So usually, I think he said the goal was like 10 to like 45 seconds. Like that's ish the range that he said, like not a minute. Like if you get to a minute, it's too much.
Yeah.
The best ones that I've had that have been performing are like just one Instagram video or story. So those are 14 seconds. Or 2 of those that I spliced together. So the max of mine is like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So keep them short because people have an attention span of a gnat. So
it's true.
If you 2 different moves within like 20 to 30 seconds, like that's probably good enough. But
and
yeah,
I usually speed my moves up to 1.5 for the most part.
I think a lot of people said they did that too. I didn't play with the speed on mine the first round, but my winning ad was just an Instagram story of just one move, and it's literally 13 seconds long.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try with mine to not speed it up for the next one too and just kind of see how it goes. I'm still playing around because I haven't found my like winning ad yet. The goal is to get one that is between like 10 and 12 cents per page like in order to consider it a winning ad, because what the whole point of this module that we did was to find an ad that's going to work before you start targeting, because then you can kind of figure out with a more broad audience before you start targeting your niche market. So this is more of just a testing ads point. Jill has gotten into targeting yet. I am getting there this week. But it's like, we're just kind of doing the very beginning of it now. So I'm trying to think, I think that's about it. I'll get into, here, let me, Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see that? All right,
Yep.
Perfect. So this is my current one that I have running right now. I'm actually a little annoyed I've gotten up to $153 because on Saturday we went to an all-day football game and I had like 7 ads running, so that was like my bad. A few things got away from me when I was away from home. So tip of the day, if you're going to have a bunch of ads running, make sure that you're going to be like around the next day to kill off the ones that aren't doing well. Oh, that was another thing I was going to say. We have a flow chart. I have it printed on whether or not to kill or keep your ad. And it kind of gives you like have you spent $1 or has it reached 100 people? And then like a yes, no flow chart, and then kind of helps you decide on whether or not to keep your ad running. I can go ahead, and that's just a PDF, so I should be able to add that to Barbells. But that's been really helpful on knowing, because there are some ads I thought would do really well for me that didn't. So don't be attached to your ads, because like honestly, my winning, it's not even a winning ad yet, but my best ad so far is like horrible lighting, and like I'm really surprised. So don't get attached to like things that you put a lot of work into. So the very first thing you're going to do is right here, click on Create Campaign. And then what we're doing for this to just gain page likes, that's specifically what this is for, is just gaining page likes, is click on Engagements. And then down at the bottom, you're going to choose Page Likes. And then you can call the campaign whatever you want, just something that you're like, I don't know, whatever works for you. I'm going to go ahead and do this like Page Likes round 2. Since I already have one going, I don't want to like screw them up. And then hit continue. So same thing with your ad set name. This is just something that you want to, it's just for you. So whatever you want to name it, that you'll know what it is down the road. Obviously right now, if you've never run an ad before, like you're not going to have a ton of things to compare it to. All of mine that were listed before were like boosted posts, which is completely a waste of time because they like don't bring you any traffic. So I'm just going to name this, like, I'm trying to think of what they named them before. It was like litmus test or something like that. STB litmus test. I'm just going to go ahead and name this one like team call test campaign, just so I know this is the one I did when we were on our team call. And then if you do run multiple pages, like Emily, I know you run some for work, so I don't know if you would have like your other ones that show up here. Just make sure that you have your fitness page chosen and not like one for your work, because that could be a struggle. And then when you scroll down here, what you're going to want to do is choose the United States, because you don't want it to be too broad. I can't remember if this was chosen already before. Jill, do you remember if we had to manually choose this or if it was there already?
I think it was automatic.
Was it? Okay. So if you're doing like a UK ad, which they're kind of just starting to tell us about. Like, obviously, you're going to want to change that. But keep this to the United States. Obviously, we have some girls on our team from Canada. So if you're in Canada, change it to Canada. What the big thing is, you don't want your reach to be higher than 1 million people. As you can see right now, this is super high because I haven't changed anything else yet. As far as age range goes, their recommendation was 10 years younger than you to 10 years older than you. So mine would be like, honestly, I don't really want to work with 19-year-olds, not gonna lie. So I made mine, I think, 20 to 39. I had to think about how old I was for a second. That's embarrassing. Because if you're, again, it's one of those things where they always say, like, you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. So you're going to want to talk to people that are closer to age than you. All of us are going to want to target women. You don't want a bunch of guys on your page. Leave language alone for now. And then, I don't know why these pre-populated, probably from a failed boost post I did before. So what you're going to want to do here in the detailed targeting, this is the one that we're doing just to gain likes on your page, is you're going to want to do some more fitness related posts, but not like as vague as like physical fitness or Beachbody. You're going to want to do like some of the celebrity trainers, like Shailene Johnson is a good one. Or like Autumn. So potential reach is 630,000 people. So that's a pretty good reach for what we're trying to do here. They just said make sure that you keep it under 1 million. You don't have to use Autumn and Shailene. You can use Shanti and Tony, or you can even use like Jillian Michaels. Like, they're just like more well-known trainers that are going to help reach out for your detailed targeting. Make sure that you have exclude people who like your page marked. That was one thing. Sorry, I'm like looking at my notes at the same time. And then down here where it says placements, there are a lot of different ways that you can place your ads within Facebook, but what they had us do is to go to edit placements and then choose mobile only. There, mobile only under here. So most people, I don't even know what the percentage is, but most people are looking at Facebook on their phone. Like, we're the weird ones who get on our laptops to use Facebook for work. Like, most people don't. So choose mobile only. It'll help with your targeting, and it'll also help with your reach as well. And then the suggested daily budget is $3. There we go. You can go as low as $1, but the $3, I guess, is like more optimized for Facebook, as far as like they will help with optimizing your videos better if you have it at $3. But if you are trying to keep your budget down, you can definitely do it at $1. Just know that your reach might not be as fast, so it might take you a little bit longer to find your winning ad if you have it lower, but there is nothing wrong with doing that. So
do you guys do lifetime budgets ever?
Yeah, there is lifetime budgets that you can do, but for the winning ad one, he didn't want us to, just because you can continue to use the same one with different audiences. But like, you'll see that we you'll end up testing like 40, 50 videos probably, but you're gonna kill off the ones that aren't working. So, but you're gonna want the one to keep going. I don't know, Jill, you didn't put a lifetime budget on it, did you?
No, there is a place in there if you want to do like a daily budget, you can, or a monthly budget, or, you can break it down in there if you want. That's a different place, not in the specific ad, but if you're
you can
like,
do it right here.
Can you do it in here too? Okay.
Yeah, right where it says daily budget.
I haven't messed with it just because I haven't needed to, so.
Yeah, so if you see where it says daily budget, if you hit the arrow,
Yeah,
You can
change
choose your
it to
live one, and
lifetime.
you can choose like the date that you wanted to go to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't want us to do that just because if we do find one that ends up being a winning ad, that's something that you can use. Like he was saying that they have some that have like, they still run for like a few cents and they've been going for like a year. So it's spent more money, but it's so cheap bringing traffic to their page that they don't put like an end cap on it, I guess you could say. So yeah, we did just do daily budget for this like round of testing. But we are still going through the training. So like later we might, but this is just for like this first round. So that's all we need for this page. So then you just click continue. And what we did here was we are doing video testing. So you change it to single video. And then this is where you can upload a video for your ad. So I just did one this morning. I am probably not going to do very well with this ad because I literally edited it 10 minutes before this call. So I like don't even know if it looks good. So we'll see. This one has no
doing
text.
good.
What?
Those are the ones that end up doing good.
Yeah, we'll see. It's probably going to like surprise me. So, but the big thing that they said to try, in addition to doing other videos, is do them in like different rooms of your house and do them with different clothes on and different hairstyles. Like if it wasn't frigid outside, do an outdoor workout. So like try different styles and not just like 10 different workouts in the same room in your house all the time, because if they all look the same, it's not really testing much. So I did this one in my living room. Usually I'm working out in my basement. Obviously my Christmas decorations are up. So this one is uploading, and obviously I'm doing this one with no music this time. You can test it with music. You can test it with text on your video, without text on your video. There's a lot of different ways that you can kind of see how to get your ad to go through cheaper. This one's no music, no text. One thing I wish I would have known about a long time ago was changing the thumbnail on your video, because I always seem to have a derp face. So you can like actually change it. Like no one's going to want to see a video of like the back of you like that, or like that is not a good thumbnail. So you can kind of just like scroll through. I'm probably going to go with one where I'm like actually, I don't know. There's that one. I'm not looking. What do we think? This one?
Yeah, I think that one, or the one that's on the end where you're in like the plank position. I think either one.
This one?
Yeah, that'd be good too.
They're like exactly the same. Or were you talking about that one and Beast?
Either one, yeah. Any of those.
Okay. And that's another thing. If one of them's not doing well, then I can always like do a second one just with a separate thumbnail and like just try that. This generate automatically thing for captions, you don't want to do this for a workout video, but if you are doing one where you're like Jill did a video one time of like making salad dressing. If you're doing a video like that for an ad, generate captions, and you can obviously like review it and stuff like that, but it does help to have captions on those kind of videos. So upload video, blah, blah, blah. Don't make it perfect. Okay. So the text here, obviously that got cut off. I don't know why. You can try a bunch of different things for your ad copy. So what I have done is, after I found that one was a little bit better working for me, I tested out like 10 different ad copies with the same video. So in the first round, you're going to use the same copy, which is the text of the actual ad, for every single video. Because if you have too many variables, it's going to be hard to know if people liked your video or if they liked the ad copy or if they liked something, the music. It's going to be too hard if you have too many variables. So make sure the text is the same on all of them. So I'm just going to say like my page for workouts, healthy meals, and life with a crazy toddler. It doesn't have to be something crazy. I have like 10 ad copies written down, so I'm probably going to change this one. I just can't think of what they actually say right now, so it's fine. So then you just kind of look through, spell check everything, double check, and then go ahead and hit confirm. All right, so continue. All right, so now that you have a campaign, so this is my one that has like my winning ad and everything like that in it, but for just demonstration purposes, what I'm gonna do for this one is just change like the ad copy, but you can like, what we did in the first round was just change video after video after video after video, but I don't have a bunch of ones to test against this right now. So I'm not going to, because that would just be a waste of my money. Obviously I can kill everything off right away if I want to. But what we want to do now in order to actually get like a real split test going is to duplicate the exact campaign. So what that means is the only thing you're going to change is like the ad copy or only change the video, but your audience is going to remain exactly the same. Your cost per day is going to be the same, everything like that. So you can actually see within that audience what ad is working the best. So that is the whole point of a split test. Jill, hop in if you think of something that I'm missing.
I think just to back up a second. So basically what Catherine is saying, if you click on the page likes round 2, so she's got that highlighted right now, and then you can click on the ad sets for one campaign tab. Then this is where you're going to duplicate from, because you want to duplicate always from the ad set. So in your first round of split test, the only thing you're going to change, like she said, is the video. So you're going to come up with like however many you want, but like 5 to 10 videos that have the same exact text on it. So if you went with the text that she put on, you know, like my page for workouts, nutrition, and mom life, put that same text on every single one, but have those 5 to 10 different videos to test. And then once you get those all in there under that ad set, you can rename them, but you just keep duplicating until you have like 10 of them with different videos. You can swap out the video. Maybe Catherine can show you how to do that. But then once you do that, then you just let those 5 to 10 videos run. And then you look and see how you're doing, like how many likes you're getting per one. And that's where that like cents per like comes in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Cause there was one girl who, Jill, she was wondering if you wanted to join a mastermind group. I don't know if you saw it or not. She's in my 1-star group. But she accidentally made a duplicate from the campaign and not from the ad set. And it like totally screwed up all of her like cost per engagement and stuff like that. So she was really frustrated and couldn't figure out what she did wrong for like an entire day. I know. So yeah, it's really, really important that you come here to this ad sets tab in order to do the duplicate. When I was making mine, what he had us do was we watched all the training videos, took notes, and then watched them all again. So I was like starting and stopping and starting and stopping and like following along every single step. So like you can watch this team call again and watch through every step to see if you're doing it right. Because it's so easy to click something that you don't mean to click, but like duplicating ad sets, I was kind of confused at first, but now that I've like done it so many times, I can do like 10 ad sets in like 10 minutes because it's just like become habit. So it's something that you'll definitely like pick up on, and you'll figure out how to do it pretty quickly after you do just a couple. So after you get to, sorry, just one second. Okay, I was just looking at my notes. So after you get here, what you're gonna wanna do is come down here on your ad set. It's already checked, and click on this little duplicate button, or you can do duplicate ad set. This is where he had us do it in the video, was click on the duplicate ad set. We only have 10 minutes. Okay, I'll try to get through this quickly. Duplicate ad set. So then it'll pop up this right here. So this is what your ad set is. What you're gonna wanna do is come down here to this new ad. Hold on, I'm gonna have to minimize. Your guys' faces are over where I need to click. And you're gonna click edit on this bottom one right here. And then what we did was we just clear out the video and then select a new video. So, I mean, I'll just use one that I used the other day just to show you guys. So same text, I'm not changing anything. This is the same. Literally the only thing I'm changing is the video. So it's going to be targeting the same people and everything. All you have to do is hit save and continue. And then it's just going to say, like, again, are you sure you want to do this? And then place the order. It's already going to have your budget set for $3 a day. And then you can hit place order.
So
Okay.
do you pay $3 per ad?
Yeah, that's why I only give them usually like 24 hours to run. I try to check in as often as I can, but usually that's about when it hits the parameters on that flow chart that he was talking about. It's basically like if it hits $1 that you've already paid or reaches 200 and your cost per like is like way too high, you're going to want to kill it off. So anything over 35 cents, you're automatically going to just want to kill that. And I had some that I thought were going to be good that came in at like 70 cents. So it's just like, you never know. You really don't. So yeah, you're going to just kind of want to check in. So don't do this on a day that you aren't going to have time the next day to actually like come in here and check on it. It doesn't take long to kill off ads or like kind of see how you're doing, but yeah, just for sure, make sure that you are like able to keep an eye on it. So then as you can see here, it just says like team call test campaign copy. You can rename that to something that's more descriptive of your video if you want. But if you come over here to the campaigns, I have it clicked on page likes round 2, which is the one I created today. And then you just go to ads. It's going to show you both of the ones I've done today. And this is going to be your screenshot for where like the reach, and this is the column that's going to have your cost per likes. I'll show you guys what my other one looks like. My one ad that was doing well actually ended up going up today, which is kind of frustrating. It was not. It was at 22 cents and it went up, so I'm annoyed. But that's why I'm just gonna keep testing more videos. And that's the thing he said. He's like, just keep testing videos until you find one. Like it might take you longer than other people, but don't get discouraged. But you can see like how many different ones I've tried. Like I did one with a recipe. Like I did a bunch of different ones with some with text, some without text, whatever. Again, I spent too much money because I went to a football game and forgot to turn off some ads, so that was my bad. But you can just turn them off by toggling this button right here, and that'll just make it so it's not running anymore and you won't pay any money if it's not turned on. So this is the only ad I have turned on right now because I am currently going through the next module and trying to figure out targeted ads, and I'm uploading some new videos too. So yeah, I think that was about everything. Did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. I think this is like just the first like basic.
Right.
This is your first round, and then we can talk more maybe next week or another time about the copies and how to do
Yes.
that. And I can show you guys, like, we can give you guys some examples of ones that we're running, you know, so you guys can actually see what the videos look like and stuff. I can upload the ones that have done well for me too, but it really doesn't matter. Like, the one that you think is going to bomb is the one that's going to be good. Like,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like just throw everything out there. And like Catherine said, like, if you create one and you're like, oh, this is going to be the best one ever, don't count on it because
Probably wrong. Can you
Yeah.
see the videos that I'm pulling up right now, or is it just on that one page?
it's just on the main page.
Okay, I need to change what screen I'm sharing.
There's do you guys use there's an ads manager app that you could get on your phone.
I haven't tried it yet. I just saw that.
Yeah.
I did, and I like the desktop version better.
Yeah.
It's just more clean for me. But yeah, my issue was that I was just not paying attention on Saturday, so that was my fault. It was raining outside. Like, seriously, this is hilarious that this is my one that's even doing well, because it's like awful. Like, look how bad the lighting is. And I'm also pregnant. Like, I didn't even think that this was going to do well. But, so yeah, that is royalty-free music at its finest. And then the other one I had that actually did well was this one. So
Nice.
like a horizontal shot. This one actually I did have text on it, but like I tried it without text and the one with text still did better, but my other one did better without text. So like you really don't know what's going to be good and what's not going to be good. Like some of the winning ads I've seen just in our social team builder page, I'm like, that's not even a good video. Like, I'm really surprised that did well, but they're just like, let life happen around you. Like, your dog might be in it, your kid might be in it. It just, that's what it is. So you never know. Jill, you should share which one of yours is doing well.
Yeah, I can. I'll share them. Can we go? Can we screen share with Facebook Live now?
I haven't tried.
I haven't tried yet either. But yeah, I can share. I might have to do it tomorrow when I have a better internet connection. But yeah,
that's fine.
I can share videos from my phone for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a constant. We're still learning, so it's not like we're by any means like experts in this at all right now. But even though we're still learning, like I've already been able to triple the size of my page, and Jill's been able to like, I don't even know. What are you at, like 1,200 people now, and you were at like 100?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
like
yeah.
10, 12 times.
And this first round isn't really going to get you to your avatar, but this first round is, the main point of it is to bring traffic to your page and to find your winning ad. So once you find your winning ad, that's when you're going to try and find, that's when you're going to do more of the targeted marketing, which we can do in another call. So we're learning with you guys. But it's definitely something to test out. Because I already have someone that's in a coaching sneak peek just from this one set of ads. So you never know.
Yeah.
They're out there. All right, cool. Well, Emily, I know you're familiar with this. So this is like not super new to you, but I know a lot of people watching the recording right now have never done this before. So if you're like feeling overwhelmed, like post questions in barbells. And like even if we don't know, like we can go to that social team builder group too and ask questions. So we have a lot of resources, which is really helpful for our team.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we want to share this with you guys because it's like gold. So
It's really been helping. And it seems really simple, but it's crazy how much it works.
yeah.
So, okay. Well, we're going to get kicked off, but good call, you guys. And I will talk to everyone later, and I'll try to get this posted here in the next, before I go to bed. I'll do it tonight.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.